dirty. And we do have... Wow!
Oh no!
You gotta be kidding
Oh
me.
my goodness!
When you thought the last 2 weeks were pretty chaotic, well, this week we had a track that is known for chaotic racing. It's the last great Coliseum, and that's pretty much everything that has to be said. As we come live here at Bristol Motor Speedway for round 9 of the 2025 PSRLA Cup Series. Hello everybody, my name is Alex Vitale, and yes, that's a short intro, but I mean, what else can we describe Bristol Motor Speedway? It's the quintessential short track when we even when we think about the term short track, Bristol, it's likely to be the very first track that comes to mind. Of course, there's Martinsville, there's North Wilkesboro, some people might say Richmond, but Bristol is amongst like the first 3 tracks that usually come in mind of the average NASCAR fan or the average stock car racing fan in general. But yeah. And to briefly explain what happened the last 2 weeks, and yes, we're going to encompass both the races on Martinsville and Riviera because they finished and ended they started and ended exactly the same. To call them surprising would be a serious understatement because, come on, who was expecting at the beginning of the season back at South Boston that a new guy that has barely had any starts in the Cup Series to score 2 pole positions in a row, and a guy who has had possibly one of the worst starts to a season, made even worse by the fact that he's the defending champion, scored 2 wins in a row in two widely different tracks. Well, but that's exactly what happened to Justin Perez and Jeffrey Finguy, respectively. Now, of course, both guys are on an attempt to get their 3rd consecutive pole and win in respectively. But of course, as we said, this is Bristol, and things don't exactly go to plan at Bristol most of the time. So yeah, and of course, we will see that. But once we get through we might actually get to see that with pre-qualifying because yeah, of course the pre-qualifying field is always the same. So Jack Haas, Carson Miller, Hunter Mendoza, Bradley Ream, Eric Monaco, and Simon Askan. But yeah, we actually see, for example, Jack Haas finally make another start, for just an example, or see the actually, no, I don't want to say see the both Williams and cars make it the field because it's being a lot more frequent. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of surprises because it's Bristol, so it's full of surprises. But yeah. And since we rambled enough, I say it's time for qualifying. And Carson Miller will be the one first out on track. As per usual, 5 minutes for pre-qualifying. And this is easily going to be one of the most intense qualifying sessions that we've had. As Carson Miller is about to start his actual lap. Into the return zone, there we go. Clocking in his first lap, for that first proper lap, should I say more. And it should be out of 3 and 4. And it will be 16 flat. And there's Bradley Ream out as well, and he's back to lap and now starting his actual proper lap, and it's already faster than it's already a really good lap. He's starting a banker lap, so yeah, he might actually make it onto the field. All right, we're going to the field as Miller goes 15.9, but let's check out Bradley Ream, and it's going to be 60.1. Okay, never mind, I guess. That was not great. As Miller batters his lap. Let's see if Ream is gonna make it again. He's actually collecting a better lap. Doesn't look like it, so maybe not. As we check Eric Monaco. try and see if we can make it onto the main event. As per usual, the top 5 are in. As Brandon Reed managed to special score a lap 816. 50.9 for the 25 car, but unfortunately not good enough. As you see, Hunter Mendoza leaves the pits, but a completely black car for reasons that explained at Troy Revere. But in case you missed it, Team Rich dropped the sponsor. And of course, thank you for Monaco, as Oscar now leads. There's Mendoza. Let's check out the lap of Monaco, and 60 flat. Mendoza completes his second lap. Of course, what's focusing on as Haas completes his second lap. So the only guy left to start lap A is Austin. And third, 50.9. Let's check Mendoza. 16 flat for Mendoza. There's Haas. And Haas is going to be no 6.2. There's Reem. Reem currently is top of the leaderboards, 15.81. Now Monaco betters his lap is 50.7 for the 5 car. Let's check out Carson Miller. As Reem gets 50.7. Miller is 15.8, currently third. That will leave Haas out of qualifying, and because it would be qualified if things stand. Right now it's in third, 50.8. Let's see. As well as Mendoza. Mendoza goes fifth. That's going to drop Oscan out, 50.8. From third to sixth. Haas is in the pits. Right now he should be safe. The one on the bubble is the one we're looking at, Mendoza. And Mendoza gets a better lap. He finishes third, 15.81, 140, 28 driver. Haas into the bubble. And of course, that's going to see the driver that's currently out. Can Oscar get a better time? Doesn't look like it. No, he goes top of the leaderboards. The 950.7. Behind them, there's got Monaco is in second. That's going to send Haas into a straight on into yet another D&Q as time runs out. See Monaco, no better time. That's a Carson Miller currently on the bubble. And actually, it's not the bubble, but he might be safe. Unless I decide for a one pitch attempt to qualify. As Mendoza goes to the pits, there's Haas as Reem is still third. There goes Haas, but I think that's going to be too late for him. As Oscar now just the leaderboards, and in fact, it is too late for Jack Haas to qualify.
Drivers, to your car.
And Simon Oscan will make it onto the main event alongside Eric Monaco, Bradley Reem, Hunter Mendoza, and Carson Miller. And Jack Haas, unfortunately, will be our only DNQ for the race. And with that, see you in qualifying. And Leonard Koshmer will be the first one out on track 4 qualifying. As a reminder, Jack Haas is the only driver to not make it into the field for the race. There's Justin Perez and Monaco leaving. Perez on an attempt to get his third pole position in a row. As Koshmar completes his back lap, Troy Williams Jr. also in the pits. So back lap for Koshmar complete. But of course we'll have to see his proper lap as Charlie Davenport leaves the pits himself. Other drivers are pulling into the pits. Also, okay, 17 to 33 seconds for Perez and Monaco. And of course 50.7 for Koshmar. As Monaco goes second fastest. Time. Koshmar 50.6, the only driver to get out of the 50.7s. Of course, we'll check out the rest of field. There's Bradley Reed, who makes to qualify, and right now he is in 10th, as Joe Williams Jr. scores second, 50.7, as looking at Carson Miller. Let's see if he scored a time, as Joe Williams Jr. goes top of the leaderboards. I believe it was 50.5 for both the 99 car. Ryan Little goes third fastest. And then we got Monaco, Sloan, Davidson, as well as Alice is already smoking. Oh. Well done. Already have drama. Already have drama. Oh, I guess that's gonna, I hope that's actually gonna be like a I hope that's gonna get signed, and well, that's gonna. Evans decides to actually get out of the pits, the smoking engine. That's oh boy, that's gonna cause. Yeah, that's yeah, I've seen some things, but that's just nuts. Okay, so everybody is. Yeah, I have no idea what that's going to happen, but. Justin Perez, yeah, it's currently on pole position, 50.2, almost on the 14th, I would say, and he's just faster than Tyler Koshmar, so the guy might be ironically on charge to score his third pole position in a row, which would be actually insanity if that would happen, as Koshmar battles a lot of time, and there's the 52 of Zachary Fitzwater that goes third fastest. Now that's Gary Morvedel, 15.4, goes second. Steals by second from Koshmar. As Williams goes into the pits, there's Neely leaving the pits. There's Bruno Giacomassi up to Daytona hasn't had the best run of races. Complete opposite for Jeff Finn guy who started off the season as a favorite. Hasn't had the best of starts, but now he's got 2 wins on his belt, and currently he is in 29th, so not a good starting spot for the defending champion, but then again, it's Bristol, so everything can happen, as Perez still top of the leaderboards. Nobody was able to catch up to him, amazingly enough. So yeah, that goes to show just how good these smart motorsports short track package is. This is Joshua Neely. Joshua Neely that actually has was rumored that has complained about the performance of his car. And of course, you know that Bibi Ruiz might actually do something about it, the car as second car goes the second fastest as Torres leaves the pits. He goes second fastest, 50.3. Right now he's the closest that has ever gotten to Justin Perez. 5 minutes left on the clock. As there we go, they fixed Evans' engine, and I was just trying to say that the engine blowing up right now is blowing up qualifying. Good honor could be a good luck charm for the race. Of course, we'll see what's going to happen. As there's going to move it up to third, and now we got Jonathan Harrison. Yeah, back in screwing up names again. As Jonathan Harrison goes third fastest, 50.4. We're looking at Atlanta Koshmar 36th. And now Sostra is in the top 10, same time as Jeffrey King guy. And Koshmar goes drop back to second with his teammate Bryce Seavey going to 6th. That is Reggie Fogelman in 6th. In 6th. And that is the 9 of Ali Anderson Jr. and Colin Rush, right? They're thinking Gurley in 5th, so yeah, the moment he got some more cleaner air in front of him, and that's going to score some really good time lap times. Gurley in the edge of top 5, 3:45 left on the clock. But pretty much nobody was able to catch up. Where is he? Is he on the track actually? I don't think he is on track, I'd say. Actually, no, there is. Nobody was able to catch up this man. Who? Yeah. He's got super lucky in signing what is supposed to be the hottest free agent, and well, he was certainly right. And now I can already bet. I mean, okay, we're not in the competition yet, calendar, but I would assume there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to try and everything to start to wrestle Justin Perez out of smart balls. There's a spin. And the car looks to be damaged. At least they assume. So, yeah, which is weird. As Andrew Williams goes 8th fastest. And it's going to drop the two Vision Motorsport cars of Egan and Caution at the edge of the top 10. As we're from Junior, sixth. So we got the two Durrani cars got one smart car, one able car. One able car. Sorry, the 41 is then we got one Appalachia, three Super Flag cars, and two Vision Motorsports cars. In the top 10 right now with 150 left on the clock. There's Anderson in the pits, as are Brown and Momadal. Let's check out Bryce Egan, who currently is in the top 10, at the edge of the top 10, as Cosmo got dropped. And soon by, Bernardo Oliveira. Bernardo Oliveira is in 6th right now, so that will explain why Cosmo is not in the top 10 anymore. Bernardo Oliveira is in 6th. 1 minute and 20 left on the clock. Using the draft from fellow Chevrolet driver William Ayers, but he doesn't go anywhere. There's not better time. 1 minute 10 left on the clock as Monaco leaves the pits. There's R.P. Gardner. Gardner is in 38. No, okay, no. The Gutierrez. And Gutierrez. And good Giacomo. Really bad performances for both these guys. Instead, as they are going to the bottom, they're rounding up the rest of the rounding up the rounding up the field. As we look at Carson Miller, is in where is Miller 29th? 29 car. I know, ironic. As Tom Sloan now goes in 10th, and pretty much nobody was able to catch up Justin Perez. So, yeah, this guy is unironically on his way to score his first pole position in a row. And I'm pretty sure that I doubt that anyone can actually claim that. I'm pretty sure not even in the JBL Cup Series, in the Power Truck Series, or the Krispy Kreme National Series, or even the Wawa Cup Series, any of the series, over to AG can say this score is good positions in the row. At least as far as I know. So, the guy leaves the track. So, good position for him to score what would be his third win if, of course, if things go his way on the laps tomorrow. And qualifying is done, and incredible enough, Justin Perez scores his third pole position in a row. I have absolutely no idea how did that happen, but it did happen, and this is incredible. This is just nuts to think about. And it's going to be a Ford front row lockout once again with Zachary Fitzwater in second. Then we got Jonathan Carrison in third, Gary Modell in fourth, Troy Williams Jr. in fifth, Jeffrey Fengai, Bernardo Oliveira, Roberto Crown Jr., Reggie Fogelman, and Andrew Williams rounding up the top 10. And unfortunately, Bruno Giacomo and Angel Gutierrez will be rounding up the field for tomorrow's race. But yeah, I am honestly shocked this just happened. Like, again, I am pretty sure that nobody in the partner leagues from Stapletons and the AGs can claim they scored 3 pole positions in a row, but we got just that. So yeah, that is generally impressive. And so Justin Perez scores his 3rd pole position in a row. Alongside him will be Zachary Fitzwater. And unfortunately, Jack Haas will be the only driver out for the Bristol race. See you next week. And with that, there's pretty much nothing else to be said other than this has been a special presentation of the 2025 PSRLA Cup Series for the 47 Network. I'm Alex Vitale, and see you tomorrow for the race. So long, everybody, from Bristol.